What?
Whoa! That's what I'm telling you, writers. For 5 seasons now.
What difference does that make?
Dude, what is this reaction? Why?
Wait, how is this? Wait, someone's. Oh, shit.
Hello guys, welcome to New Society. I'm Nona Prince and I'm joined by
Manoj.
And for the first time on the channel, we have done reviews, but for the first time, we'll be reacting to the episode of The Flash, one of our favorite shows which has gone downhill and it's still going. And if you directly want to jump to our reactions, there'll be timestamps on level. You can directly click on it and watch the reaction part. But before that, I have to, there's a disclaimer. We have been very vocal about how we are not happy with how the show is going on. And we have criticized it a lot and everything. And, there's a general thing. I know there are a lot of people out there who like this show still. They enjoy the episodes. And that's great for you. If you are okay with the mediocre writing, it's great. But we are not. And
maybe they might not think it's mediocre.
Yeah.
Come on,
okay. That's just an adjective I'm using for the writing. But if they are okay with they enjoying it, that's great for them. Good for you. But we are not. And I think we have been vocal about all of that many times before. And you'll be asking why you are making a video and all of that. Because we can. We have the right to do it. We have spent 7 years. We have given 7 years to this show. It's not that, just a month we just binged and everything and we are saying it's shit. Then we would have left the show. We didn't even care. But
True.
we have given 7 years, I think we have talked about I used to wait 4-5 hours just to watch the show. So I've given that much time and I deserve, to criticize it. I have the right to do it and that's what we are trying to do here.
And I would also say there's always that hope, right?
Yeah.
That it would still come
every
back
damn time, every damn second I'm watching. Please.
So it's a bit of both, it's we can, but also we have that hope and we are interested in these characters, whatever it is. I mean, these are characters that we grew up watching. I think late in my school, high school through college, I used to watch The Flash. So I do have a very deep connection to the cast members, to everything of the show.
Grant Gustin is my Flash, and forever will
That's
he.
true. That's true.
I don't think Ezra Miller will take over.
Yeah, many people they grew up with Christopher Reeve, so Christopher Reeve is their Flash, is their Superman. Similarly, for me, Grant Gustin will always be the Flash, and that's nothing against Ezra Miller. Ezra Miller is doing a fine job. He did a terrific job for me in Zack Snyder's Justice League, but for me, Grant would always be that Flash, And for many people, that's John Wesley Shipp, who played the Flash in the 90s.
And many for them, the animated one,
Yeah, Wally West was in the animated. I think Michael Rosenbaum voiced him. Amazing job, In many ways, for me, the animated is that, that's kind of the definite version. We grew up watching that. So I mean, do you want to start with your thoughts about this season of The Flash? Do you want to go with that?
You go ahead because I was actually following the show weekly, but Manoj couldn't, so he had to binge some episodes to finally get ready.
So I watched
you go ahead.
Okay. So I watched till episode 5 in a weekly basis, and then I was not really enjoying the show, so I kind of took a break from it. I'm I'll probably get to this later. And Nora used to fill me in every week saying that, oh man, it's not very good. But so that was I think 1 week basis. So that I'm actually today I was a little bit impressed. They put many effects and I'm I wonder which episode that was. But I think these are my thoughts about this show. Okay, and I when I watch it. Yeah, in this season, I'm just talking about this season because if we talk about everything, it'll be a long discussion. We might save that for a different video. But for this season, okay, I think they try to do something very interesting. First, right off the bat, they try to do a lot of things in the season, I think. They didn't try to stick with one big bad, which was kind of my problem with season 5 and stuff like that. They try to change things up a lot. And also, I think I binge watched the last 6-7 episodes. I could appreciate that construction that was there in the season. You had things that would continue on in the next few episodes that was built up in the previous episodes. And they would flash back to it. And, there was a slow building process, which I'm not seeing in Flash probably after season 1 and 2, and I really appreciate that. I'm okay, there was some thought put into this. There was some thought put into this moment, this character. It was not just a random moment that happened. So I did appreciate that. And there were 2 arcs. First was the whole Force children kind of thing. which I thought the idea was really cool, to make the force and, you're exploring something very different. That was really great. But the whole and the family connection was not a bad idea. Like, having them sort of being united because of the Speed Force storm, whatever. But having it go to that literal sense of calling it mom and dad, that was just too much, and it became too cheesy. It was like, what are you like even trying to say? Like, you can say it's a family. You can say that we had to look after each other. You can say that Barry was kind of the speedster. He's been the OG speedster, and he has dealt with these cosmic beings in a way, throughout the season. So you can say that he's training them. It kind of goes back to season 1 when how Thorn was training Flash. So it kind of reminded me of that. There was even a dialogue with that. Barry, I think Caitlin says to Barry that Thorn was really patient with you, and he took his time, and I like that. And I wanted to see more of that, but the whole personification, even the whole Speed Force, Nora. I always like the idea of Nora coming back as a sort of humanification of the Speed Force in some ways, like a personification of that. I thought that was a very clever way of doing it, but in this season they ruined that for me. Like the whole villain thing,
they ruined the actress, man, for me. Whenever she used to come on screen, I was like, oh, this will be a great episode. You remember the runaway dinosaur?
Yeah, season 2, right?
Dude, like that.
Kevin Smith directed that. Yeah,
that was whenever she came, I was like interested, and now I just I'm not a fan of her acting.
That's true.
She's not that of a great actress.
It's not even her fault. It's the directions given to the actors.
And that you remember Amulet Black? She talked like this.
True. I think that's the problem, right? Because season 1 and season 2, they had cheesy moments. But it never felt so cheesy that you were like, this feels like a Power Rangers show. It never got to that point. So I mean, again, like the ideas were great, the execution not so much.
But even I think some people have said that that even Legends is like if it tries to be serious, it becomes cringy. But that's what they play with that fact that true. We are doing random shit. That's it. Enjoy. Yeah. And the actors are characters, everyone's enjoying that. In Flash, they're trying to be that, but everyone is so serious, Every damn time, Barry is just crying. I'm fed up. True, that moment when he leaves Iris and all in that Speed Force and he comes back, and then she's standing there with all black hair and everything. Suddenly, what a transformation! And Barry's like, "What happened to you? Oh my God, don't do this." No, I want you to say you went dark, literally. I want that joke, not even a joke, but have a sense of Flash. Have some sense. Don't stop crying. I'm done with you crying.
That was such a Power Rangers moment, though. Like her coming back, Nora coming back with all black and with I think black lipstick. I don't know what was happening. Like I'm like, come on, man. Like, did she have to change? Like, was that necessary?
Yeah.
Like, just come down.
What are you trying to establish? What are you trying to say? And then you just redeem her like this, and suddenly, that was so bullshit. Like she's, oh my God, I'll be alone, which was actually a metaphor for what happened with COVID.
Yeah, but true.
Excuse me, before the Speed Force storm, you were alone.
That is true.
Then why did you start to wanted to kill the other forces? Like at the moment it felt like they gave up. They gave up. I don't have no idea what the story, what it meant. Like no. Let's just get over with it. We don't know how it's not making sense anymore.
True, man.
Done.
I got that same feeling. But yeah, I just want to say, like, the good aspects as a cast is still amazing. Like that episode where Cisco leaves, it had some cringe-worthy moments, but there was this one really good moment which where he has a moment alone and he looks at the old original Flash suit. And he goes and he just touches the suit and he says, "Yeah, I'll miss you, man." Like he just says it, suit, and it really, and it is playing off the emotions of season 1, But it still made me feel like, it made me kind of emotional because I'm like, man, it's been a long ride, They definitely, we saw this way back in 2014. It was a spin-off show, and just how far it came back. And also that scene where I think Barry, Cisco, Caitlin, Joe, they were all just having fun, they were singing karaoke, and it made me it reminded me how much the cast is actually amazing. Like the chemistry within the cast, and Grant, or all the actors, they go well with each other so well. And that was the same case with Arrow. Even in Arrow, the cast was perfect together. It was like that perfect harmony they had. And so that's kind of why I'm still watching the show, to be honest. It's just for the cast, just for Grant.
Nothing. See, we are fans of the show. We are still tagging along when that's horrible. But
Yeah, that's
they
true.
have done great job. What, as you said, right? 2014 being a spin-off show, how they started,
In
it's a
TV,
big
yeah.
deal. It's a big deal. They're
Yeah.
still running. But the
True,
problem
true,
is,
true.
like, it's you have to write better. You cannot take us for granted. Like, we can do anything, they'll just watch it. You
True,
have to
true, true.
get it
And
better.
you can say that, you can see that there is an attempt to do something, but it's just not panning out. I think they need to really self-reflect, look at the episodes, and actually have a discussion that how many of the cast members do we need. Like, one thing I like in this season is that they took, like, I'm not going to speak about Killer Frost and whatever happened with her, but like it got to a point where they needed the Flash. Like, for certain aspects, you were like, he's the only
the
superpower being
balancing
in the
was
team.
good this season. Yeah.
That was actually
And I think
good.
the showrunner has said, like, in season 7 we'll see Barry taking up the leader role, and I think that really happened.
A little bit.
So
Yeah,
I could see that happening, but
True.
not enough, man. And I think that last episode, talking about the last episode, that I was literally like, just
like,
sitting
I don't
like this and
mind.
watching.
I don't mind Barry taking a backseat and developing one of the characters. I don't mind that, but the way they did the story, of Allegra and everything, like, the only thing I liked was Chester, because it felt like, he was at least, like, he was like, you could feel that growth of him trying to fit in and be that, Cisco kind of character and be the sort of heart of the Flash team. But
it's the dialogues, man. It's so stupid,
True, man.
cringe. Like, what?
True.
Like, what is happening? And the plot doesn't make sense. There's no sense to what's happening. And I know you have to make fillers. Grant Gustin was busy, like he had a baby coming on the way. So I understand that but you can do a filler much better.
Better.
They was talk about the Flash. What would the Flash do now? So that's a good way of doing a filler that you play on the legacy of the Flash. But no, you didn't do that. You like some other character. It's like Lana. The whole episode is about in Superman and Lois. It's a great show. If you haven't checked it out, and check out our reactions and everything. But just imagine the episode is about Lois's father and his relationship with someone else, and Lana and the family, and they went to their parents' house. Imagine that you're watching a Superman and Lois, and that's happening.
I agree to you to a certain extent, but even then, if you can write a compelling story for a side character, considering you have so many episodes, you can still make it work. Like, I remember in Arrow, whenever after the crossover, like, the main leads would not be there in the next episode because they would be busy. But I always felt Arrow did a much better job in sort of like fitting in a side story. Like, I can't think of specifics right now, but I always felt much more better when I watched the Arrow episode, because I'm like, they found a way. Like, Steven is only there for 2-3 scenes, but it's still, the episode still flows much better. But the Flash, it used to be like horrific. Like, I still remember they did an episode with Nora in season 5 where they had like a Batmobile car, a car with all special features, and they had an episode with Nora like that, and it was so terrible.
There was an episode in season 5 where she's on a time loop and Barry is in Speed Force, so he's not available for the episode, and she's on a time loop. Still an interesting episode,
That's true. Still, that was interesting. This was horrific, but let's keep that all aside. We spoke about everything we don't like, but I am optimistic now because I think we are done with all the side stuff now. We are built to a point where Killer Frost's boyfriend might show up, but still.
Okay, whatever. But as I told you, right, there are 18 episodes this season. 3 were Mirrorverse. Okay, remove that. 15 left. Done. Out of the 15, remove the last 3, which are consider filler there. Okay, 12 left. Out of 12, 7 or 8 are of the Force saga. Okay only so 4 episodes left. And that's this. We know Godspeed.
Now 4 more episodes
are left. Is coming. 150th episode is coming.
Which is the 150th episode? It's not this one, I'm guessing.
Not this one. After 2, 15, 16, 17th is the 150th, and then the finale.
Oh, okay.
So that's.
So I am fairly optimistic. We both know Godspeed is showing up, right?
Yeah. So we have 4 episodes and a lot of big chunk of story. So hopefully they do a justice.
So see, what we want the Flash to do now is just to throw everything at it. Like, get these epic speedster battles, throw everything at it. Like, do everything that you want to do that's exciting, that you wanted to do. Just do it now, because look, it's definitely near its end. I think now season 8, maximum season 9, it might go, I guess. But I don't see it going more than that. So I just want them to give a fantastic conclusion like Arrow was able to do. Like towards the end, they really
I think we may get we know that season 8 will start with the 5 episode crossover in each episodes.
True.
So that'd be interesting. But I feel that they may soon announce season 8 is the finale. I feel
Yeah,
that
yeah,
because
I
considering everything, yeah. Okay.
So we talk a lot. We talk in length.
Yeah,
We
we are
talked about the good
almost like
aspects. Yeah,
people
we
be
talked
like, how
about the
much
bad
you guys
aspects.
talk? Now people are here on the click. They click on the timestamp and they are here, and now we'll watch the episode,
So
guys.
they just travel through time.
Yeah, they did. So guys, if you enjoyed, do like, share, subscribe, and let's watch this episode.
Oh, Varian.
Doing a CSI work. Nice
Forensics
start.
Lab. Nice.
Already?
Already I'm liking this episode. Oh, it's giving season 1 vibes. What?
Whoa.
What? I almost spit. I think I spit.
I love you.
Okay.
I love you too.
Is it like an illusion?
It's a dream. It feels like a dream.
It does feel like a dream. Because he's working in a lab. That's like a dream.
Yeah, see? We know you guys, man. We know you guys at CW.
Okay, at least he's in the room. Like he's at least working in the office.
Sleeping, actually.
I've never seen the name board before for him.
Yeah. I think in one season he was promoted to like the CSI
Yeah.
like, in charge or something.
I think we're pregnant.
Oh, because
Oh.
of.
But why would it be a dream?
That is
This is
true, but
weird, man.
that's...
The guy is calling and like, we are pregnant.
Come on, no, just enjoy the title intro. Come on.
There are like 10 characters before Flash. Yeah, enjoy it.
They show the Flash first, though.
Hey, do you know where my keys are?
He's. Dude, I've been missing this Barry Allen, man.
Yeah, man, that's true. Nice. That was actually a single shot, right? That was a single take.
Yeah.
I think the actress is busy, maybe, Candice Patton, because she was not there in the last episode also.
Yeah.
You know, old school.
You're feeling very nervous.
I'm kind of nervous and ecstatic because I love my job.
Dude, we already.
I
already
like
in
this
for
a lot.
treat.
Yeah.
Speedster metabolism. Always.
Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. I miss this Barry a lot. Like, we never got this for a long time.
Yeah. She's into art. This is an interesting arc with her. But they ruined it
true,
again. With CW. You know, I like moral ambiguity, but they are always like, no, this is right, this is wrong. This is no, don't force it up my throat.
True. Agreed.
I think the only thing that worked was Reverse Flash and Blood Work. It worked for both those things.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
finally.
nice.
Finally he showed up. Oh, looks nice, man. Whoa.
Oh, okay.
2 of them. Still making those noises. It was season 6, right? That they caught a lot of Godspeeds. But they were robots kind of a thing.
I know what they're saying, though. It's been 2 seasons since we showed up.
You have a Flashmobile?
With Caitlin, who's my GP.
Have a teammate as your doctor?
Yeah. No, I mean, it was.
I don't know, I'm enjoying this.
Whenever this happens, when Grant Gustin gets to do this, I feel so happy for him.
True.
I get it because you're fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's.
I don't mind Chester. I think Chester's
Dude,
fitting
he's
in pretty
good.
well.
He's doing good. And he's being, different than Cisco. He's
True,
not
true.
trying to, recreate that.
Putting his own mark.
And she's still here. Okay.
One of the greatest foes in the Flash. I'm just waiting for Godspeed to show up again, to be honest.
So if Caitlin thinks she can help you, let her.
Then leave. Leave.
don't.
Why you're waiting?
See, the problem is I don't really care about these characters. So,
Yeah.
Like, I'm seeing. Oh, man. Oh, wait.
You boys really know how to
Let me guess. Killer Frost shows up?
A character
I am
associated
so
to a side
shocked.
character.
I am so shocked. I never expected Killer Frost to come up here.
So unexpected.
They did something very interesting when she said that, she was going for the prison sentence,
Yeah.
Killer Frost, but then she came out. So I'm like, okay, yay, we're back to that.
Honestly, this also feels like a filler.
But it's at least fun.
Yeah. To look at him at least, yeah. To at least have Barry on screen.
We're not.
Oh, Godspeed, baby. Oh, nice.
Finally some action. Finally.
That was done really well, to be
Yeah.
honest.
You know when they have spent so much money. When they make it slow-mo and, this, we see through it.
They really show it.
Yeah.
It's like the money shot.
Yeah.
Don't mind me.
What was the casting call for this character?
Six-pack, abs.
Both of them at the same time.
Why are you discussing all the plans in front of him?
Oh, he'll be.
Quiet.
Wha- Like, you don't trust him, right? Why would you just...
Life isn't binary.
That's what I'm telling you, writers. For 5 seasons now.
Okay. Okay, at least they have isolated him somewhere, I guess.
This is actually against law. You're trapping an individual without his
No,
consent.
maybe he can exit the Star Labs, but he can't like go inside. Maybe let's just say that. Okay, thank God.
They're back, aren't they?
Finally.
Godspeed.
Okay, this will be interesting now. He has to face all of them on his own, right?
Why is he walking?
What? What trap? Oh, nice, nice. Okay, all right.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice, 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 nice.
This is nice. This will be fun.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
But then, wouldn't they attack other people?
Yeah. What about the city, Flash?
But okay, maybe it's a temporary thing.
Wait, what are you gonna do?
Get reinforcements.
Oh, other speedsters? Jay Garrick?
No.
Jay Garrick's dead, right? Jay Garrick's dead.
Dude, it's Chillblaine.
No, man, come on.
With all the clones here, the city's safe.
How exactly is it safe?
Yeah.
Like, unless there's another force field preventing them from exiting, like trapping them, like.
Dude, how much will you talk about exiting and entering Star Labs?
I'm in charge of the security of Star Labs.
I know it's supposed to be one of the happiest.
You know, this
days
is
of our lives.
becoming now too obvious. Oh, she was
That
not there.
she's-
The actress was
she's
not
not
there.
available, yeah.
I knew it! You're having a baby!
Not the moment, man.
Is this like a Back to the Future type thing?
Well, not exactly.
And how do you know the gender?
Just go with it, man. Just go with it now.
I mean, I have seen so many different versions of our future.
This is not the time to like have
Yeah,
a family
I'm like-
future discussion.
Snap, I completely forgot why I came here. I have a plan.
Honey, she's gonna be fine.
Why are they standing there? It's an operation, right?
And Allegra can actually be of help outside, you know, to face Godspeed, maybe.
Yeah, you all just showed her that she's now Captain Marvel.
Like you're really
And you want
surprised.
his help?
Okay. I'm serious, Mark. Today,
Dude, I'm sorry.
You know, you know, season 1, when they had to face Reverse Flash, they brought in Firestorm, they brought in Arrow. Now we have Chillblaine.
You know, people have stopped watching the video already. Or after watching this, they like, these guys are...
be sure you don't either.
I was really excited because I really want to see.
Yes, man, I'm regretting this. You should
No, I
have directly
really-
did the 150th episode.
No, I really want to see Flash do something on his own to take those, to go up against those 6 speedsters.
Honestly,
you know?
I'll tell you, this is also filler.
That's
If you count how many Barry scenes and Godspeed scenes are there, it's less than the other people.
True.
And you see what other characters are doing. The operation is more important for them than there are 7 Godspeed standing outside.
Oh yeah, there are speeches. It's fine. Shuki.
Look at that. Oh, she's dying.
Yeah, okay.
Just is the only one working, man. Honestly, like.
Increase his pay.
How long will that take?
5 minutes.
Make it 4.
Got it.
What difference does that make?
If it could have been 4, he would have said 4, right?
Like, if he had said, you know, we need 5 minutes, and he said, you have a minute, like, at least then, you're like, you have 4.
Dude, what is this reaction? Oh my god.
Might. Professor X.
I can share my feelings with others now.
Okay.
I think
I gave Esperanza
Next week, Cecile is going to be a speedster. Like every week, she gets new powers. They're like going Rocky Balboa there.
They turned Godspeed into a what? What were you waiting till now for?
Okay, maybe they had to weaken the structure first. I'm giving them a lot of credit.
They really turned Godspeed into a joke, man.
I don't know why they're cutting to this. I'm not interested in this. I'm more interested in the surgery. Chillblain, give me Chillblain. That's the exciting stuff. What is this? Okay.
I like how now Godspeed is more leaner.
I think they made the suit also a little bit more lean.
Yeah. I think they casted also an actor. And it's an Indian origin. Karan Oberoi.
Oh.
Chester P. Runk. Time vault secured.
Whenever they want, Gideon is back.
Okay, not bad.
Money is spent.
How is he going to take them on? Like,
What's the
he
plan?
couldn't even...
What's the Godspeed plan? To go to each person who can fight and get your ass kicked.
Wait, are they playing the episode in their ears?
What is this with rock songs, man? Why?
It's starting to feel like Power Rangers now.
They are speedsters.
You know the point of speedster villains is that they can run fast and they can like do stuff like that.
Uh-oh.
It's okay, Chester. He doesn't have the powers. You can probably go and punch him.
Didn't Berry said that it's...
Wait, how is this? Yeah, the sound is preventing them from using their powers, I guess.
No. Was that sound like translation of the song? That's why the song was playing. Oh, they have powers. They have powers, dude. They have powers.
My vote is on Chillblain. Chillblain is going to kick their ass, you know. Famous DC comic character. Probably more popular than Superman and Batman. I want to see him like try to take them all on, you know, at least.
Impulse shows on.
Oh man, that would be so good. Oh, finally something like. Yeah, nice. Yeah.
I think we are getting what you wanted now.
This is all what I wanted.
The whole episode could have been this.
Oh man.
Whoa.
Come on, think, Barry. Think. Figure out a way, man.
They're taking up his powers.
That's always been Godspeed's like motivation. Wait, someone's. Oh shit!
What?
They are fighting. Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
It's like
okay.
they're two different.
Did he like split himself too many times or something? And now they're like going up against each other for that power.
I have no idea, dude.
Okay.
Whoa. And they're gone. Yeah.
That was not exciting, man. Chillblain, Killer Frost. That I want to see that. Like, they wanted to go up against
I
each
think they
other.
were trying to kill the other six.
Speedsters fighting speedsters?
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Then 1
What a
to 3.
good- It's an interesting twist though.
It's a civil war.
Okay.
That was cool. I would give them credit to the writers. Like
Tossing
that was
that-
actually.
Don't yet. Wait. Wait.
I just said credit to the writers and Chillblain showed up. So
Man, nothing against the character or the actor, but we
It's
don't want to see you.
It's nothing at all against the actor. Like the actor is doing his best with the material he's given with, but it's just not compelling enough. You know, like.
What a nerd.
I'm imagining the dislikes on this video.
Knowing that you would be the last face, I would see.
You know her for maybe less than a month. Like,
I didn't think we were gonna make it either.
wasn't he like tracking her and trying to find all her weaknesses and kill her just a month back? Like, it's like if Thorn suddenly fell in love with Barry. Like, Killer Frost finds love. No? Oh, maybe he has an ulterior motive. Honestly, that would make it a lot better, to be honest.
Man, Barry. Come on, Barry.
Very.
It's negative.
Oh,
I'm still wondering why they couldn't go to a doctor and just find out.
Nora said everything was going to work out.
but it's a dream, right? It's not real. Like,
You want to say anything about the writing?
like I had a dream.
I had a dream and we were pregnant. I saw a daughter and then I checked and we are not pregnant. Oh my god, what will I live for?
No, I had a dream that I was a CEO of some company. Oh, this story was still going on. Yeah.
I hope this connects to Godspeed because if it's another side arc, then
True. Get out of the car. Oh, nice. The car was definitely empty. Exciting stuff. I wonder if Joe survived that. Man, I really wonder if Joe survived that. If there was Superman and Lois this week and we did this instead, I would be so mad.
there is no Superman, Lois. I guarantee you.
When you have a dream, you know it's not real, right? Like, like we've all had dreams. I've had dreams where I've woken up on top of the Statue of Liberty. I have had dreams where Taj Mahal was behind me. But I woke up and I'm like, that was a dream. I don't go immediately like, oh, I'm going to Taj Mahal now. Like,
and then you don't go there and you're like, oh, my life is over. What will we do now? What will we live for?
Oh, man. See, I like those Barry moments in the start, even though the logic was not making sense, but it was at least fun to watch Grant sort of be in his element and could do some comedy stuff. And even Cecile, I didn't mind like that because the actress is good, right? And when two good actors get together in a comedy scene, and if the performances were great, so they were like complimenting each other, it was actually good. The rest of the stuff, though, the resolution to that didn't really make any sense to me. The Godspeed stuff was interesting. Whatever they showed was kind of interesting. The ending was interesting enough for me to go like, oh, I wonder where this goes. So that's credit to the writers, I guess. But everything else, and Chester, I liked the actor and I liked his role throughout the episode, whatever he did. But everything else didn't do it for me, man. Like we probably joked around a lot because. We started it very optimistically, like when the episode started, we were like, oh, he's back in the lab, it might be, it's maybe back in form, but...
We saw Nora and...
That was fun. It was a nice cameo by the actress, I forgot her name, but...
Jessica Parker Kennedy, I think.
Kennedy Parker, yeah. Always, all great actors. Like, everyone is great. Even Chilblain, the actor portrays him as doing... And that sort of twist, at least they did something interesting, but, like... I didn't care enough for me to go to the point where I was like, oh man, I wonder what's going to happen. Like, I was not like I never was rooting for that relationship. It was more like me trying to get excited, but not really getting excited about the whole Killer Frost thing. So, yeah.
Oh man.
That's my thoughts.
Like, what to even say? I think you said everything. It's over. Let's wrap up.
It's like 40 minutes long, but it's like, I feel like there's so much.
It just feels like it could have been a 5-minute episode.
Or like to be more severe, to be more like serious, maybe a sitcom kind of length, like a 20 minute length. It probably would have covered everything. Probably would have been more exciting.
Just doesn't, feel like.
I wanted to have one moment where Barry tries to do something to face, like maybe he face, he can like multiply himself like for a small while, like be in two places at once, like do something. Let's just use his abilities to his probably full potential, just to like obviously he won't win, right? But just to see him do that, it would have been a spectacle, like a nice spectacle to see.
Hero, do something.
Like in season 1, season 2, you would get
it's
that,
like crisis happening. You are in danger, kind of. It's a siege. And you're like worried about, I'll call Iris, okay. Then he's like, Chester's like, I came here to tell you that we can save the day. But like, these moments just don't blend. It's just a bad screenplay.
Something just came to my mind now. In season 4 or season 3, the crossover with the aliens, okay? In that, Barry and Nora had to divide themselves, and Barry took on the superpowered beings. Like when everyone felt evil, right? So Barry took on Supergirl, Atom, and Firestorm, I think. he took all three of them on his own, and he tried different things. He did the lightning thing. He tried to like put all the three lightnings at them. Like, I want to see something like that. Him just trying his best to sort of face against these six beings. Like, obviously, he won't win,
effort,
but
put some effort. There was this one scene where they're in the main room and Flash and
just
Godspeed
screams,
are running
"No."
around.
And
No, they are running around. It's a CG scene.
Yeah.
It's a full CG scene. It's like,
that's true,
instead
that's
of that, give me, spending so much amount on that scene which doesn't really add anything. Add where it matters. Add something.
True,
He tries out something. All of that. I think it's about the manage. It's like
True.
It's like imagination. It's about you have a Flash. You have speedsters.
has
How can you imagine
and he has like the abilities that they have like built so many abilities like throughout these 6 seasons. I'm not even covering the comics. Throughout these 6 seasons, you have built so many abilities for him. Use some of them creatively, right? Try to maybe do something different, and I don't know. Try to ask them. Like, it would have been so much exciting if they try to like get the speedsters from different worlds. Like, because there are 6 speedsters, right? Like, it seems like a good opportunity to at least reach out. But I guess there's no multiverse now, so that wouldn't make any sense. But like, I don't know. Like, they didn't even mention Wally. I don't even know what Wally is doing now. But maybe maybe we should call Wally because there are 6 speedsters here. Like something I don't know.
No, Wally is not interested.
Like, I don't even know what story reason they gave for the act, because I know the actors were interested to portray the role, but yeah, man, like.
I think only thing is that Godspeed, that was interesting. Let's see what's happening here with 6 of them taking on each other.
Yeah.
In the other, I was gonna say that last scene, right? They were in the car. Just imagine, they were just a couple in a car having time, and suddenly someone just blows it up.
The problem is that I know Jovis is not going to die, so you're like cliffhanger. You're like, nah. Not really. Although that moment where Godspeed faced off against Chester, I was like thinking like, okay, how is he going to get out of this? But even then, it would have been cool if Chester tried to do something. Like just maybe because he's a scientist, right? I'm not saying I'm saying they don't need to succeed, but you want to see the characters attempt and do that. Adds to the pressure, that adds to, then you would stop thinking, or if he's not doing anything, you're like, he's like a main cast member, he's not going to die, like that, that's the thing you get on your mind, so
plot armor.
That's the thing.
Nothing is gonna happen.
Yeah, but yeah. If you guys enjoyed this episode, it's totally okay. But probably this reaction is not for you.
I don't think people who enjoyed are watching.
Yeah, I mean, this reaction is probably not for you then if you enjoyed it. But it's okay. I wish we could enjoy this more, but we just can't. It's just.
I don't know, man.
Next
episode we'll react because I think we may get a tease of Impulse at the end, and then 170th episode we'll have Impulse, and I think last episode finale. So 3 more episodes to go. Let's see what season ends on, and so Superman and Lois is not there this week, so it's all right. And but
we have a worthy substitute for that. A show totally in the same level.
And cannot wait to watch Loki, man. I've heard something really big has happened, but I haven't seen it. But yeah,
I don't know what big thing happened, but I've heard like it's like one of the best episode ever put together.
Yeah,
that's what I heard. Saying, So yeah.
Okay. See, that's a competition. Like,
see, I just say this, like, I don't want to keep comparing with season 1, but season 1 used to end in aspects like, he time traveled, like he came, and you're like, oh shit, now what's gonna, like, that was an excitement, but now it's like
through the first episode, it's like him standing up a wheelchair. And looking at the newspaper, and you're blown away. What?
Like, man, what's gonna happen now? But now it's like a car blew up. They know they survived.
Because if they didn't survive, it's end of the arc actually.
If they didn't survive, you would be like, oh shit, like they killed them. Like,
all right. I think it's okay. Let's wrap up. And question of the video: why are we even doing this?
No. What would, if you're someone like us who didn't enjoy this episode, what would you do to improve the Flash?
I think that's very simple. Remove the remaining cast and just have Flash. It automatically becomes a better episode.
What storyline would you like to tackle? Like stuff like that, like in the future. Reduce the cast length, stuff like that. Like, I don't know. It's a bit open-ended, but still. That's the only question I can think of. That's like kind of.
Man.
Oh no, I have a question. Why do you think Godspeeds were fighting against each other?
Okay, interesting one. All right, that will be pinned in the comments, guys. So if you're still watching this video, do reply to us, and we'll be reading through all of the comments on the video, and most of it will be negative. And I think I'll enjoy negative comments. It'll be fun.
I would appreciate it. It's okay to be negative, but in your viewpoint, why do you think you like it and stuff? It's interesting to hear different viewpoints, and even if you like, it's in your viewpoint, it's not wrong. No one's viewpoint is wrong. Everyone just has different ways of looking at things. So we would love to hear the way of, if you like this, why, like the reasons why do you like this show and all stuff like that. So it's interesting. And if you don't like it, then even that also, just we like hearing different viewpoints and stuff like that. So,
okay. So guys, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Do check out other videos and all. And yeah, bye-bye.
Bye.